The three sisters of fate, known as Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, hold significant roles in Greek mythology. Clotho, the spinner, lacks assistance, while Lachesis measures and Atropos cuts the thread. These sisters, also called the Moirai or Fates, were the daughters of Zeus and Themis, which explains their gift of prophecy. While there is some discussion about Nyx potentially being their mother, most poets agree on Themis. Their main responsibility was controlling the thread of life. When humans were created, the Fates began spinning the thread, which was then measured and cut, determining the course of an individual's life from birth to death. This thread encompassed all their actions, choices, and consequences. Each person's life was symbolized by a piece of thread, and when the thread reached its end, it signified the end of that individual's life. This system was believed to be rigid and unchangeable, except for Zeus, who could extend or shorten lives based on his relationships with his daughters. The Fates rarely intervened in human affairs or chose who would die, they simply knew when someone's time had come to an end. Accompanied by various deities and spirits, they would assign the appropriate entity to oversee someone's death. For example, if someone was destined to die in battle, they would send the Curies, and if one had committed crimes, they would dispatch the Erinyes to ensure the appropriate punishment. In terms of appearance, the Fates could sometimes appear as young women, but more often, they were depicted as stereotypical crones, old, ugly hags measuring and cutting the threads of life. They were often portrayed with scepters, crowns, scales, sundials, wax tablets, and scrolls. The Fates were mentioned by numerous poets and featured in various stories. Outside their main duties, the Fates participated in the war between the giants and the gods, even killing two giants named Stheno and Agrias with bronze maces. This image of elderly women defeating giants with maces was quite amusing. They were also involved in deceiving Zeus during his pursuit of Typhon, offering him fruit that was meant to make him stronger but had no effect. The Fates intervened in mortal affairs at the command of Hera, who ordered them to prevent the birth of Heracles. However, Heracles' mother, Alcmene, was assisted by the midwife Galanthea, who distracted the Fates long enough for Heracles to be born. As punishment, the Fates transformed Galanthea into a weasel and imposed the grotesque punishment of giving birth through her throat. Despite their severe punishments, the Fates also showed mercy. Hecate took pity on Galanthea and made her one of her sacred followers. The Fates possess an interesting combination of prophecy, life, and death, and they have a crucial role that other deities may not be trusted to perform. They mostly remain impartial. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for future updates.